Everybody, this is Alchemist 2, and I'm back again with another movie review. I just watched Things Are Tough All Over, and it's basically about Cheech and Chong, and they have this car wash gig at the very beginning, but you know how these things go. They screw up, and their boss wants them to take this car out to Vegas, and they have to strip it down, not knowing that there's quite a bit of money that's stashed underneath one of their seats. And when they're out in the desert, Cheech has these peyote buttons and he gets high off of them. And what's so funny about that is he thinks everything's beautiful. He's high as balls, and it's just so hysterical. And of course they run across these French women that belong to the Arab guys, and they call them the Fifis. And yeah, I thought that was humorous. It was something I desperately needed after the crap day that I had. But I liked this a lot better than Nice Dreams. It was Nice Dreams was good, but this is actually better than Nice Dreams. No, I rephrase that. Nice Dreams was good. This is also excellent. The Still Smokin' was one that was kind of boring, but it had their best shtick in it. The stuff that we're used to seeing, all of the OG stuff, as I'm going to use slang here. Yeah, I really shouldn't use slang, but anyway, all of the primo stuff, all the good stuff was included in this particular film. And they do go to Vegas, and they're even in a Blue movie. I thought, imagine that. And the Arab guys are actually played by Cheech and Chong, and you get to see them in drag again. I thought, my life is fulfilled. Because I don't know what it is, but I love to see a good-looking man in drag, especially when they're trying to wear high heels, because even I can't wear high heels without stumbling around. And you know what? I'm sorry. Let me just put this out there. Girls, how do you wear high heels? Seriously, I mean, I don't understand it. It just is. I know it is supposed to elongate your legs. It's supposed to make them look more sexy and shape your calf. And you're going to get a heel spur, okay? It's not at all economical. It's not at all practical. I'm sticking to my Chucks and my athletic shoes and my ballet flats, and I am good to go. Unless something comes up where I'm going to have high heels, which I think is going to be 1 in a million, and I'll never wear them again. But I don't see the point. I really, really, really don't. It's just a waste of time. That's just my opinion, but it was funny to see Cheech and Chong play opposite themselves as bad guys. And that was a very intriguing dynamic. And this one was very funny. I mean, I really enjoyed it, especially the me and my old lady part when they're out in the desert and Chong is praying, and Cheech looks at him. He's just like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm praying." What is it? Dude, nobody's going to find us out in the desert. And of course the Fifis come. He's like, it's the Fifis. I thought, yay, the Fifis! They've come to save him! Encore! But it was great. And that part with the French was funny. I thought, I actually understand their French. And it was so funny. Of course, he couldn't understand them, and because they could only speak in French. But that was adorable. It was just so darling. And later on, their lives are spared. And I thought, well, that was rather generous and merciful of them. And, if I were a guy, no, I'm just saying, I know this sounds kind of maybe a little bit chauvinistic, but if I were a man, and if I were in that kind of situation, paired with those type of women, you would not hear me complaining. No way. That would be good money. I'm sorry, sex sells. But on the opposite side, as a woman, I don't know. In this day and age, it's still kind of considered the last resort kind of occupation that somebody would want to even associate themselves with, I believe. I don't know. Can someone enlighten me on that, please? Because I would love to know your thoughts. Great movie. This one I would put up there with Up in Smoke. I would give it 3.5 out of 5. There are lots of twists and turns, and it's not boring like Still Smoking is. But I did enjoy Still Smoking, even though Up in Smoke is the best of all Cheech and Chong films in my opinion. Things Are Tough All Over is up there as well as Nice Dreams is, and I have yet to see. I have a Munchie Pack which I haven't watched yet, but I will. I've been enjoying Cheech and Chong, and I love them. I really want to meet Mr. Marin because I finished Vato Land. I was so happy with it. How did I come up with this? It was just over the course of watching a whole bunch of Cheech and Chong films. I thought, you know what? They always talked about Vato Land. Why don't I make it a reality? And I want to do it so bad, and I'm thinking I'm going to do that as one of my bedtime stories. Just because I'm thinking, if he hears me doing my impersonation, maybe he'll like it, and maybe he'll do it, and it'll be like old time's sake, and it would be just, I don't know. Maybe I'm aspiring to too high, and it's one of my best scripts I've written. So I've never done anything about marijuana or people getting. I did because I myself I don't participate in that, but I think it's funny as heck to see other people getting stoned. God forgive me, but yeah, I enjoy doing it just because I like to make people laugh, and it's something I'm good at. So be looking forward to that bedtime story. Hee hee. Until next time, everybody, live long and prosper. Oh, by the way, I don't have that ahave on. I've got my name in Hebrew. Of course, it is authentic silver. I just got this from Judaica because they said you can have your name crafted, or you can get the ahave, which means love in Hebrew. And I thought, oh, I want that. And I know this sounds kind of silly, but ever since I got it, I felt better because I was having just a rancorous day, and it was just terrible. I kept getting calls from this schmuck, and they said, when is the check going to deposit? And I got a call from the bank earlier. That check is no good. It bounced. You're a scam artist, my friend. You're not getting anything from me. You're not going to get anything else from me. I'm never selling on Craigslist ever again. It's just, it's enough to make me want to pull my hair out, but I learned my lesson. I'm going through separation anxiety currently due to the fact that I decided to cut myself off from a friend that I thought was using me. And it was the single most difficult thing I've ever done in my life, because I am a person that I don't judge. I don't, I always like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I like to give people a second chance. Unfortunately, there are those in this life that would just love to say, oh, you're welcome, Matt, and I'm going to walk all over you because you have absolutely no restraint when it comes to helping other people. No! I have a spine. Don't treat me like I'm an invertebrate, okay? Because last time I checked, I am fully erect. That sounded wrong! D-Club, please feel free to use that as much as you like, because I wouldn't mind. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that came out of my mouth. But anyway, that's all I have to say, so feel free to look forward to more of my bedtime stories. Until next time, ciao tutti, bonne nuit, and all that happy stuff.